Welcome to Inside Bristol. I'm Sheridan Nichols. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have a great lineup for you. And starting today's show, I've got Jack Spurgeon with us, and he is with the Bristol, Tennessee Fire Department. And he is here to talk about the Citizens Academy, which kicks off in April?
April the 19th. We'll start our first class, and it's a 6-week program. And we're looking forward to our second year.
So it's the second year. I was going to say, how long has this been going on?
Yeah, we tried it a couple years ago, after the city came out with their Citizens Municipal Academy, and seen how interested people was when they come through our department with that program. So we tried to get the word out, and it took us a year or so to get it off the ground, but we're pretty happy that we're going to start our second season.
Now tell us a little bit about it. It's called the Citizens Fire Academy.
Yes, Citizens Fire Academy, and what we're trying to do is really give a more in-depth of how we operate and what it takes to for our guys to function out here on all these emergency scenes when we receive the 911 calls, as well as our EMS part of it now, because we are the primary for the citizens of Bristol, Tennessee. And so we want to really give an in-depth of what we actually train and do out there.
Well, and I was looking at the program, and it really has been fine-tuned so that every week, it's a 6-week course, is that correct?
Yes.
So every week there really is a great agenda, just full of all sorts of things, from some of the codes and the prayers that you say, all the way to some activities and exercises. It covers a lot.
Right. We the fire department really functions as a family because we're there 24 hours a day, and we work in teams. So there is a great coordination with everybody, and everybody knows how to react in a split second. And so these people that come through this course, we actually issue them some turnout gears, and they'll work the same kind of equipment when it comes to extrication, when we take a person out of a vehicle and the whole 9 yards, and we'll take them to a burn building, and they'll see flashovers and stuff like that.
What a great experience, just to know, there are so many details to a firefighter and so many components of the job. So it's a great lesson for our community. Now, if you want to participate in this academy, how do they find out about it or sign up?
Well, they can go to the city's website, www.bristoltn.org, and receive an application through there, or they can just call the department at our administrative number, and we can get one out to them or drop by and pick one up. So those are good ways to get those applications, and again, we're looking forward to this next year.
And it's not a lot of people. It's a small group that you take, so if you are interested, you need to sort of get that application filled out, right?
Yeah, we've started out with 10, and we want to keep it that way till we, it takes a lot of time. It's a 3-hour night because we do try to get a lot of stuff in, and we do work in teams. So we've got 5 teams when you look at a set of 10. So right now we feel comfortable with that amount of people.
That's exciting. Thank you so much for being on the show today. And if you're interested, go to the website and sign up. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Well, for the last few months, students at Fairmount Elementary School have been involved in a unique recycling program. Here to tell us about it is Inside Bristol reporter Scott Evans.
Many of us have them throughout our homes, stuffed into holders, lining waste baskets, or waiting to be filled with the rest of the next day's lunch. But students in Fairmount Elementary's Lottery Education after-school program have learned there can be another use for these everyday items.
We have been counting them, and we have been sending them to a recycling bin so that we can get park benches for our playground.
As part of the Bags to Benches program offered by the Trex Company, makers of wood alternative decking products, schools can turn these plastic bags into free recycled park benches.
10,000 bags will get us one park bench, and they look really nice, and so we've asked parents and the students to faithfully bring in clean, dry bags so that we can count. And so far we have reached one full bench.
The program concludes April 19th, but before then, students and staff are hoping to collect enough bags to receive a second bench. To do so, they need your help.
We're very close to reaching our goal of the next 10,000, but we sure can use as many bags as we can get.
If you'd like to help with Fairmount Elementary's Bags to Benches program, you can contact the school at 652-9311. For Inside Bristol, I'm Scott Evans.
Thanks, Scott. Well, when we come back, Anita Machado will be joining us from the Bristol Public Library to tell us about the 2012 Discovery Series. Welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm Sheridan Nichols, and joining me this segment, I have Anita Machado with the Bristol Public Library with some very exciting news today. We have a great announcement, a very popular series at the library, and today was the big announcement of who will be joining us for the 2012 Discovery Series.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit. I know this is exciting.
So
We're glad to have you here. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect this upcoming year.
Well, this is our 5th year, and we try to have something diverse and something for everyone. And we kick off on March 22nd with author and mother of Natalie Holloway, which is Beth Holloway. And then we have our Adriana Trajani for our gala and celebrating National Library Week. In June, we have Chief Economist John Sylvia and a panel of regional and international business professionals talking about the economy. Then we have Bill Harley. He's a storyteller and Grammy Award-winning artist that will be here in June. In August, we have young adult teen author Jay Asher. And then in November, 4 days after the presidential election, we'll have Chief White House correspondent for NBC News, Chuck Todd.
How do you even find all of these people? It's amazing to me. The Bristol Public Library it brings in the most amazing people during these series. How do you book them and find them, and how long out does it take to get them on the agenda?
Well, we've started actually today. We announced 2012, and we started today working on 2013. It's like picking the pieces of a puzzle together. We have a committee that meets closer to the time when we start, nailing down the dates. But we take recommendations from our readers, from people that use the library, people that attend the events. Who would get you to come to the library? Who would you want to hear? What book have you read? What author or what personality would you like to listen to and hear what they have to say. So we take all those, and then we definitely have to look at price and to see how much they charge to come and if it fits in the budget. And then, are they touring at that time, or are they finishing a book, or is their book becoming a movie and they're not available? So a lot of times there's just a lot of moving parts to get everyone to get it all put together.
And now, does someone come every month?
It changes. We try not to have more than one a month. Actually, this year we have 2 in June, but it's 2 diverse groups. It'll be 2 different audiences. Like I said, in March we start with Beth Holloway talking about, she has a very, it's a sad story, but it's very inspirational as well. How to have hope during just the most terrible time in your life. And also she has a very good speech for young adults, or for everyone, but focusing on young adults that are so trusting and think they're bulletproof, that you're responsible for your own safety and steps that you can take, and just information you may need to know if you're going to travel internationally. In April, we celebrate National Library Month, National Library Week, and we, backed by popular demand, will be Adriana Trajani. We had to turn people away a few years ago when she was here, which we hate to do. So her new book comes out the end of April, but everyone that attends the library events during that week will get a pre-release copy of her book, The Shoemaker's Wife. That will come out later that month.
Oh, how exciting. You've got to remember that.
Yes, she has that on her website. So before we even announced it, we had phone calls from all over.
Wow.
People wanting tickets, and we were, how do they know that? So we have her in April at our gala. She was a writer for The Cosby Show for 13 years, so she is hilarious. So she'll do the gala on Friday night. That's our big fundraiser, and then Saturday she'll be talking about her book at the library.
Now, how does everybody find out about all of the different speakers and authors and people that do come in?
Well, watch this show, and
of course, you've got to watch and tune in.
And we do have other media sponsors: TV, radio, and newspaper, Bristol Herald Courier, WCYB, and we have WJHL is very good to us as well, and we have 98.5 WTFM.
And you
for
can
radio.
always go to the website.
And always go to our website. Follow us on Facebook or Twitter.
Oh, Anita, thank you for joining us, and enjoy this year's series. We'll be right back. more of Inside Bristol online at youtube.com/watchbtn-TV. Thanks so much for joining us today on Inside Bristol. If you have any guests that you'd like to see on the show or any questions, please don't hesitate to send us an email. And until next time, have a great day.